next stage of our trip, we're going to go through and do the railway station exhibition. So we'll have a look. So this is the museum. So adults $10, concession $5, and a family $25. Not too bad. So let's go into the museum entrance. Some of you might remember some of the old ticketing system. They used to have the cardboard tickets in there. I think there's still a couple in there. Here's a couple of samples. Pretty cool. Okay, let's head on into the next room. Well, we've got a great little model railway here, which is really good. That's depicting the turntable. We'll have a little walk around it. So the trains are running. Wind farm on top of the hill. This is the bathroom section. If you have a look at the tiling here, it's absolutely brilliant. It's, hardly much room for any grout. But they used to use these rooms for showering after they've been working on the trains. Because as you can imagine, they could get pretty grubby. So this is a pretty amazing little place here. We'll have a look around the other side. And here's some more showers on this side. Looks like if you're a bit crook, you can have a lie down. The old typewriters. They would have got a bit of a beating in their day, I would imagine. Well, we've made our way out to the turntable. They are working here today. You can actually see a few of the trains behind me, and looks like this train here might be ending up on the turntable a little bit later on today. But as you can see, they can bring the trains on here, spin them right round, loop them back, and put them back in another direction. So apparently they still do a lot of work here on a lot of the locomotives. So it's pretty incredible. So let's go and have a look at a few of the front of these trains. For any of you train enthusiasts, this place would be a mecca. Now I'd say this one would be one of the most popular trains, 2413. Certainly have got a few trains in here. So yeah, this is the Roundhouse. Well, you can actually have a look at a few of the trains while you're here. So let's take this opportunity and just go up the stairs and see what we can find. So this is one of the carriages. They've got a little room here. I don't know whether this light switch works, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, here we go. We can have a look in here. So this must have been one of the cargo containers or carriages. Yeah, pretty cool. And looks like a seating compartment in here. Oh no, check this out. They've even got their own little fireplace. Actually, Yeah, with that. Another seating compartment here. It's good fun exploring those things. Oh, goodness gracious, they've got their own little toilet. Gee, train travel in the day was certainly a big thing. Well, I suppose there wasn't many cars around, but yeah, this was certainly the way to get around. Now back in the day, this is how the first class travellers used to travel. So we have a first class carriage. Let's go in and have a little look around. Oh, nothing but the best leather seats. Men, looks like that's the toilet. I can't go in there. And the toilets. Beautiful old leather seats. Now if we walk down the corridor and have a look at some of the carriages. Very impressive. You just imagine them all heading on their journeys. Sydney to Melbourne perhaps. At the rear of the train is the ladies. A little waiting area perhaps. And there again, oh, that's another toilet. We won't go too far into that. Okay, let's head out and we'll see what else we can find. Okay, we've had a look at the first class. Now let's see what the second class passengers had. So we can actually go up into this one and have a little look around. So here we go. Second class citizens. Wow. Well, they all had their own little cabin. And they even had their own washroom and toilet. But there was no, it doesn't look like there's any interconnecting doors to the next cabin, so everybody was segregated. But you know what? It's just absolutely magnificent. I mean, the old luggage racks and the leather seats, still in good condition today. Fantastic. Well, let's go and have a look at some more trains. And here comes the train. So I think we're going to be lucky enough to see this turn. So now it's on the track. So they turn them around. So just signalling them to come off, so hopefully you'll be starting up those engines and roaring off shortly. There he goes. out of the yard. I think we're extremely lucky to see that. 'Cause we're here actually on a Friday. On the weekends I don't think they do a lot of this, so I suppose the guys aren't working. But to actually see it all happen, pretty brilliant stuff. The biggest turntable in the Southern Hemisphere. We're currently at the Bethungra rail spur. I hope we get that right. Spiral.
Rail spiral.
So I hope we get that right. This is pretty incredible because the trains do a complete loop. And
a couple of loops around, yeah.
And they go through a tunnel. We did manage to get some video that I'll put into this part of the film. But yeah, it was pretty impressive. We didn't take the film, well, we were actually given it, weren't we?
Yes, we met someone and they...
Because we actually missed it by about 10 minutes.
Yeah, something like that, which is a bit of a shame.
But anyway, that's the way life goes. So come with us and we'll show you where the tunnel is. So right over here, they have a viewing platform, which looks over the rail, which is pretty cool actually, isn't it, Robin?
It is. It's a good spot. I mean, it's good they've done it so that you can view it.
So it's a pretty unique sort of experience to see it. So if you're out this way, see if you can time your trains.
They usually come through, I think this one was meant to come through about 2 o'clock or something, but it was actually late.
Okay.
So it was later than what it was running late.
Here we have the train line running down.
Through the tunnel, down the track. It goes round, can't quite see where, but it'll be a loop. And then the loop comes back up here. And you can see that signpost there. There's the train, the line runs along there and then continues round and then does a loop, another loop around somewhere.
We'll try and put up
a map, a little map or something.
As soon as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. So yeah, trains go through the tunnel.
Yep.
Pretty cool.